Well. It seems we were right all along. Conservative watchdog group Judicial Watch continues to uncover corruption upon corruption and lie upon lie as the Obama administration's house of cards continues to fall. Director of Investigations and Research at Judicial Watch, Chris Farrell, was a guest on Fox News on Friday evening. Through the course of his interview, he revealed just how deep the rabbit hole goes, as he discussed at length the portion of Humayabn's emails released by the State Department recently. Farrell specifically detailed how disgraced former FBI Director James Comey perjured himself before Congress when discussing the emails on more than one occasion. At least 4 emails determined to be classified were found among 2,800 documents stored on a laptop belonging to Anthony Weiner. His wife Humayabn is the former Deputy Chief of Staff to then-Secretary of State Hillary Clinton. The emails date from 2010, 2011 and 2012 with various discussions with Middle Eastern leaders including Israel, the United Arab Emirates, Hamas and the Palestinian Authority. Prior to the documents released by the State Department, large and lengthy portions up to and including entire pages were redacted. 3 of the emails in question were sent either to or from an address called BBB Backup, which one email identifies as a backup of a BlackBerry Bold 9700, believed to belong to Abn. Fox News reported Friday's at least 4 of the documents released Friday are marked classified. One November 2010 document that was released shows Abn forwarding an email to an address titled Anthony Campaign. Former FBI Director James Comey said during a congressional hearing earlier this year that he believed Abn regularly forwarded emails to Weiner for him to print out so she could give them to Clinton. The segment on Fox News goes on to point out that Judicial Watch requested these emails. The conservative group Judicial Watch filed suit against the State Department for all official department emails sent or received by Abn on a non-state.gov email address. This is a major victory, the group's president, Tom Fitton, said in a Friday statement. After years of hard work in federal court, Judicial Watch has forced the State Department to finally allow Americans to see these public documents. Fitton added that these government docs were on Anthony Weiner's laptop dramatically illustrates the need for the Justice Department to finally do a serious investigation of Hillary Clinton's and Humayabn's obvious violations of law. Farrell stated of Abn's emails I know that people have been jailed for a tiny fraction, of what has now been made public and documented through Judicial Watch's litigation, and so this really cries out for a legitimate investigation being done. Your earlier clip with Mr. Comey talking about intent is a fraud. There's no requirement for proving intent under that particular citation I gave you a moment ago. The intent is irrelevant. The fact that the loss or the mishandling of the national defense information occurred, that's the crime. Frankly, these documents confirm the foundation for an indictment of Comey and Peter Strzok, the investigator who is at the center of this entire nightmare of a security problem. One page of a document released Friday is heavily redacted and marked classified. It mentions update on Hamas talks, referring to the Palestinian Authority. Another is a 4-page call sheet meant to guide Hillary through a sensitive phone call with Benjamin Netanyahu. Yet a third is a detailed rundown of issues Hillary was expected to address during a call with Saud bin Faisal bin Abdulaziz Al Saud, who served as Saudi Arabia's foreign minister up until 2015. The so-called call sheet relates to the upcoming expected publication of yet another massive trove of U.S. diplomatic cables by WikiLeaks, with the call sheet advising Hillary to say this appears to be the result of an illegal act in which a fully cleared intelligence officer stole information and gave it to a website. The person responsible will be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. It appears to be a warning from Hillary to the Saudis about an impending leak of the details of private conversations with your government on Iraq, Iran, and Afghanistan. Naturally, as a civilian, Weiner would have been prohibited from receiving, reading, or even possessing such documents without security clearance. Though a former congressman, he resigned in mid-2011 amid significant scandal. It is also highly unlikely that he possessed such security clearance even while serving as a public official, given that he did not serve on any House committees that would expose him to any sort of sensitive foreign policy matters. Additionally, despite the designation of classified amongst specific documents, intelligence agencies warn that the documents in question are born classified, meaning that their distribution is restricted whether or not they bear classified stamps or other identifying marks. Comey has repeatedly shown he lacks testicular fortitude as well as any sort of basic moral compass with regard to holding the Clinton crime family accountable for their reign of terror over Washington and the rest of America when, in the midst of a tense presidential campaign, he refused to prosecute Hillary Clinton for her use of a private email server while she was Secretary of State. He also refused to prosecute during the Whitewater scandal as well as other instances, appointing himself as a protector of sorts for the Clintons and allowing them to continue to function above the law. Follow us on Facebook at Freedom Daily.